Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Guys, like I said in the Munier review, no chance I'm doing reviews for fullbacks because they're super boring to do. But if I'm doing regular FIFA stuff, which I kind of regret doing, I'm not gonna lie because this game's horrible. But Roussillon, fullback position. We're gonna be using this card on a shadow chemistry style. All right, we're gonna be boosting his defense to be as high as possible, as well as his pace. In the future, if he does get a +2 upgrade, there is potential to use this card on an anchor chemistry style, so that way you would actually give him that physical boost as well. So there's a couple of potential things here and there for a card like this, right? He's a 3-star player, 5'9", high medium work rates with an average body type. You know, again, it's a card that you're probably going to keep mostly on stay back while attacking. Normally with players that you use in the attack, you wouldn't want to have like an average body type. Like sometimes it's better to have like a different type, even unless they're like full meta cards like Theo Hernandez and stuff. But Theo's, you know, different breed. With Roussillon, we're going to be testing out mainly the defensive stuff and sometimes the attacking stuff, because we do have a 4-3-3 formation that's not super ideal to use in the top divisions, but it's a good formation to use when I'm doing reviews because it's easy to test out the cards in this formation. So yeah, on a shadow chemistry style, we'll be boosting the pace, the defense, the physical is still going to be on the lower side, but we do have to take into consideration the potential upgrade that the card could get in the future, right? Shooting is in an okay area. He has an 87 shot power if he does get into the shooting positions, which is okay. He has decent passing capabilities. Dribbling stats also in a pretty good area. We're going to be testing out the average body type to see what that's like. Defensive stats will be massively improved on the shadow chemistry style, but then again, in the future, if he can be used on an anchor and they boost the defensive stats to be in the 90s area with a 5-star capability, that would also be pretty nuts to work with too, right? So yeah, we'll see what he plays like in game. He's mostly going to be used as an actual left back because it's a 4-3-3 with the overlap instruction. So yeah, we'll see what he's like, man. Hopefully he's a beast. Okay, so first clip here from kickoff. The guy just does a run. We do a nice little manual challenge with Roussillon to change settings because it was messed up. But once we got back into play, he does a throw in here. We get a nice little chest control and we pass it off to Guendouzi. So right after we scored an opportunity here at Timo Werner, we got the opponent from kickoff again. He passes the ball off from here on the left side, and Roussillon gets a nice little challenge from behind. So this area here was actually really great because you'll see a few things here, right? So he starts to attack that right side. We get a nice little possession-based challenge there with Roussillon. And I want you to take a look at Timo Werner without me actually doing anything myself. He positions himself perfectly for the strike across goal. We hit a red time strike, and to be honest with you, I think it actually ended up helping us more to score that opportunity. So this is us using the overlap instruction here with Roussillon, right? So, you know, just generally building up the play through the middle. Because of the overlap instruction, he will commit forward here. We get a through ball pass. We go for a half fake shot into a pass. We go for the dribble with Timo Werner, but sometimes he'll have that physical feel in the car with the left stick where you won't be able to do the left stick backwards quickly to hit him with a McGeady cancel afterwards, because that's what I was trying to go for there. We get a little bit unlucky in this situation because I feel like with upgrades, he probably can get to this ball, because what he does here, you can see that I switched to my left back and I want to aggressively defend against the player. But we don't have that little bit of extra acceleration and sprint speed to work with to get that ball. But it definitely would have been a very warranted good manual defensive play, but we just didn't get lucky. So here, what I wanted to do, you're going to see that I actually end up getting possession of the ball here with Diaby from a forced pass. I wanted to kind of put his body ahead of the defender there, but it's a combination of needing to time your L trigger shield as well as your running animation to be able to get that ball in the first place. Roussillon does a good little challenge there. We do end up winning a free kick. Nice, Roussillon, possession based. Had to make that challenge. Good stuff. Now we're good. Well done. Go ahead, Capier. Save it. Oh, Roussillon. Nice. All positions for that. Is it mine? Oh, it's halftime anyways. Roussillon does well there. Go Roussillon. Good challenge again. Well done.
Linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous, when he plays little 1-2s around his marker.
Nice block. Oh, block that. He's going to get the deflection. Munier gets it afterwards. Nice. Oh, Roussillon almost gets to that. Nice Roussillon, good stuff. Nice, needed that. Okay, step over acceleration, but my boy Roussillon's got me. Good push, Roussillon. Roussillon on the AI. Hey, Mbappe's Mbappe with those, eh? Munier again in the midfield position. Let's go. Yeah, second man press. We have to. They're trying to look for that one extra drag back pass. Roussillon, pass the pack. Oh, I wish it was possession based. Nice shot, Roussillon. It's mine too. Yeah, good job. Thank you, Roussillon. Good goal. Good build-up play. Good opportunity. Good stuff. It's back. There you go. You good, Roussillon. That actually rewarded me there. He actually like moved into the attacker. I wish that was consistent because that's great. Really lucky with the pass, but we get the goal. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Roussillon card. A lot of potential, definitely a lot of potential to work with this card. As of right now, he's okay to use. Nothing wrong with using him as of right now. The average body type is actually pretty helpful when it comes to defensive capabilities because if, okay, he gets the improvement in the future and he gets a nice little +2. It's going to be a very well-rounded left back to use in a team because his dribbling will be increased, his shooting will be increased, pace. You can boost the physical on an anger chemistry style, and then they would be boosting the physical as well themselves. Defensive stats will be in the 90s area. Like, it's a bunch of really, really good stuff to work with for a card that is French, that plays in the Bundesliga, that can provide you different types of links, right? So I think most of the dislikes for this one is, again, 72k for a fullback, sure, whether or not he'll actually get the upgrade. But I think most of the dislikes actually come from people wanting the upgrade to go to Munier more than Roussillon, right? So with Roussillon, like I said, there's a lot of potential to work with in the future with the 5-star capabilities on an anchor chemistry style because he has a good defensive presence. But it really depends on whether or not he actually ends up winning, because as of right now the card's okay to use, you know, just like Thomas Munier, but it would definitely be very nice to get an upgrade. It's way better if Thomas Munier got an upgrade over the Roussillon card, way better in my opinion, because of the way that you can use Thomas Munier in the midfield setup as well as the defensive position. But we'll see, you know, we'll see. It's a showdown card, we'll see who ends up winning. A lot of the showdown cards that they ended up doing recently, like Mateusz Cunha and Gibbs White, like those guys got the upgrades and they're like okay cards to use, but nothing too special, you know. I had a feeling too. I saw their cards, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, guys, with fullback reviews, I will do them if I play regular FIFA, unless it's like one guy. If it's one guy, I'll be like, okay, fine, I'll push the dudes on one side so I can defend, all that stuff. But, you know, Anyways, I'll catch you guys for the next video. Peace out, my dudes. Love you guys.